In the previous video, there is one point that I made out, that is consistency, that I picked out as one of the points that will be able to help us through 2026. What actually is consistency? We realize that a lot of people talk about consistency, especially about getting close to God. Many people, you hear people say, if you're not consistent with God, you cannot get to God. If you're not consistent with God, you cannot hear God. And because of that, you see people struggling to study the word, struggling to pray every day just because they want to be consistent and be able to follow God. But there's one thing in the midst of all of these things, there is one thing that is missing. Consistency. There is a word that I will put under consistency, and that word is, do you want to guess? Initiative. You may be wondering, okay, wait, let me explain. You cannot be consistent with God and not be consistent with the things around you, and not be consistent with the people around you, and not be consistent with the things that God has placed you to take charge in. We are getting somewhere. Calm down and listen. Now, I spoke about initiative. What is initiative in all of this? There are some things that God will not tell you to do, but you will know that because I'm a spirit-filled person, I'm not allowed to do this thing. You know that, right? There are some things that you know them by virtue of the fact that you're a child of God, not just a child of God, a spirit-filled child. You know that there are some things I'm not allowed to do. Let me take us back to the book of Daniel. These were captives that were brought to Babylon, right? They were there. Do you know that Daniel could say, but God allowed us to be carried to this land, so let me just go ahead and eat the king's meat? But no. Initiative. He said, no, I will not eat of it, because he didn't want to be defiled. Regardless of everything that happened, Daniel still wanted to stay in the sight of God. You understand? So he stayed there and he kept praying and kept doing what the Lord had asked him to do with intentionality. That's why they were the best. It's the same thing with the things around us. Even when we are being asked to do something, we have to do it with intentionality. That same way that you say, I want to be consistent with God, and you intentionally seek Him constantly. You intentionally study constantly because you want to be consistent with Him. It should be the same way you would take every other thing in your life serious. I mean, from your church work to your work at your workplace, because God will even use the work at your workplace to know who you are. Are you able? Are you capable? From the home He has put you in charge, to the little things that He has put you in charge, even in the church. Taking initiative, we realize that those of us that live around this area, when you're looking for a job, you always see in the job description, "Det måste vara någon som kan ta egna initiativ." It's always there, right? Because they want someone that can be able to have a mind and think some things. And this is not me saying that you just give a suggestion and you don't implement it. You giving a suggestion and implementing it, because we have come to that place where some people just feel like, okay, I'm expected to take initiative. Then you just do something anyhow. No, it's not accepted. When you want to do something, do it right. Do it properly. We remember in the story of Joseph interpreted the dream. It didn't end at him interpreting the dream. He now gave a suggestion. And that suggestion was what made him who he was. And he didn't do this job with laxity or anything. He did it with intentionality. That's why the people had to come from different lands to buy from Egypt, because Joseph did his job with intentionality. Consistency. Don't sit and keep saying, I will be consistent with God, and you will not be consistent with man. Man, let it start from everything that concerns you. You take everything. Somebody, they tell you, do this thing. Do it like your life depends on it. In fact, do it like God told you to do that thing. Yes. Even no matter how small the person is, please, can you help me and do this thing? Do it like everything depends on it. Because that is where God will see that this one looks like a leader that can lead people right. This one looks like someone I can use. This one looks like someone that can do something for me. But if you cannot do anything right, then God cannot give you anything to take charge of. He will not give you anything to take charge of if you cannot do anything properly and with intentionality. Because we do things with a lot of laxity. We are in a hurry. We just want to do it and get over it. We just want to hurriedly do it and we are done with it. But if we begin to learn, these are truths. As I'm telling you, it's paining me because even me, I'm suffering. But it's high time we work on these things. It's high time we pay attention. Every little thing, do it with everything in you. Do it like everything depends on it. Do it like God stood in front of you and said, son, daughter, do this thing. Thank you.